After Zero Prime's defeat, the war should have been over. The zero dimension, the very heart of non-existence, implodes not into darkness, but into a blinding, infinite sphere of white light, a moment of pure, silent finality. Or so it seemed. For Goku, this wasn't an end, but a new beginning. The raw, untamed power of his golden instinct form finally settles. The chaotic energy that tore him apart now flows through him like a gentle stream. He feels lighter, more focused, more real than ever before. This new state isn't about overwhelming power. It's about absolute presence. Vegeta approaches, his usual pride replaced by a look of sheer, unadulterated shock. He studies Goku, not as a rival, but as an anomaly. "For once, Kakarot," he says, his voice low and serious, "you surpassed power not by getting stronger, but by becoming weaker, by letting go. That's terrifying." Across the fractured multiverse, a miracle unfolds. Cracked universes begin to seal their wounds. Dead galaxies, silent for eons, reignite with newborn stars. Timelines that were erased and forgotten start to stitch themselves back into the grand tapestry of creation. It's as if a cosmic reset button has been pressed. In the midst of this universal rebirth, Goku feels a strange, faint pulse, a heartbeat echoing through the emptiness. It's not his own, and it's certainly not Zero Prime's. It feels ancient, yet brand new. From the heart of the imploding zero dimension, a single small fragment of pure white energy emerges, glowing like a newborn star. It's a seed of pure existence, a remnant of the void's final surrender. Instinctively, without thinking, Goku reaches out and catches it. As his fingers close around the warm light, a faint voice whispers directly into his mind. "I am what remains. When anti-existence accepts life." The seed of light pulses and morphs in his hand, expanding and taking shape. It becomes a small, glowing humanoid child, radiating an aura of profound innocence. This is not a being that was created or born in any traditional sense. It is a new form of existence, forged from the impossible harmony between Goku's compassion and Zero Prime's final moment of acceptance. The child looks up at Goku with wide, curious eyes and speaks, its voice resonating with a strange, ancient wisdom. "I am Nyros, the first child of true existence." Goku, still processing the end of one war, is now faced with a being born from its ashes. He struggles to comprehend it. "So, you're part me and part Zero?" The child, Nyros, simply nods, a small smile on its face. But Vegeta isn't smiling. His senses are screaming, picking up on a terrifying, dormant power hidden within the child's tiny frame. "Kakarot, be careful," he warns, his voice tight with alarm. "This thing, it feels even stronger than Zero Prime ever was." But Nyros shows no hint of menace. The child laughs, a sound like gentle chimes, and reaches out a tiny hand. It touches a nearby star, shattered during the final battle, and in an instant, the star is made whole again, shining brighter than before. "I fix things," Nyros says simply. "That's what I am." At that very moment, a wave of golden light pulses from the child, sweeping across the entire multiverse. Every universe, every galaxy, every living being feels it. Creation itself seems to sigh in relief, stabilized and empowered by Nairos' mere presence. This event does not go unnoticed. Far away, the gods of destruction and their angels feel a shockwave of power that sends a shiver of dread through their very beings. Beerus is speechless, his eyes wide. Whis, for the first time in memory, looks genuinely unnerved. "This power," he whispers, his gaze lost in the cosmos, "it is above creation, yet born within it. It defies all known laws." Meanwhile, on the reborn planet Vegeta, the Saiyan Empire erupts in celebration. Billions of Saiyans, sensing this new benevolent energy, rejoice. They believe this child, Nyros, is a divine sign, the dawn of an eternal age of peace and prosperity they have long craved. Back in the void, Goku looks down at the child clinging to his hand. He feels an undeniable paternal connection, a deep-seated responsibility. This being was created through his actions, through his sacrifice. He knows without a doubt that he must protect and raise Nyros. But just as he makes this silent vow, the first sign of trouble appears. Nyros suddenly freezes, its glowing form flickering. For a terrifying split second, the entire multiverse glitches. Stars blink in and out of existence, planets momentarily duplicate, and timelines stutter like a scratched recording. The distortion passes as quickly as it came, but the damage to Goku's confidence is done. "Nyros, are you okay?" he asks, his voice filled with a growing concern. For the first time, the child looks frightened, its innocent eyes wide with a fear that seems far too old for its form. Nyros speaks quietly, its voice barely a whisper. "I'm not supposed to exist, and something is coming to fix that." And then it happens. A sound. A single cosmic footstep that echoes not through space, but through reality itself. Every being in every universe hears it simultaneously. It's the sound of something impossibly massive walking between the layers of creation. Wes, staring into the void, takes an involuntary step back, a hand trembling as he raises it. "No, it can't be," he breathes, his voice filled with a dread that surpasses any he has ever known. "That entity, it shouldn't awaken. Not ever." Goku feels it too, a presence far older and more fundamental than Zero Prime, older than creation itself, older even than the concept of paradox. It is something that has been watching from beyond all structure, from outside all existence, and it has finally been stirred. In the empty space where the zero dimension once was, a colossal silhouette begins to form, a shadow so vast it dwarfs entire galaxies. Nyros cries out and hides behind Goku's leg, clinging to him and shaking uncontrollably. "He's coming for me," the child whimpers. "And for you." A new voice, ancient and devoid of all emotion, speaks. It doesn't travel through space, it simply is, appearing in every mind, in every universe, all at once. Life has gone too far. Existence must be corrected. As the final words echo into silence, the being without a name, the entity that even Zero Prime feared, takes its first step into the multiverse. Goku clenches his fists, his new, peaceful existence shattered. The ultimate battle was not against non-existence. The final war has just begun. Thank you so much for watching this breakdown of the next chapter in Goku's journey. If you enjoyed this and want to see what happens when Goku faces a being beyond creation itself, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments who or what you think this new enemy is.